Hi, Wednesday, September 7th, 2022. Um, my nose is a little red because I've been crying. Um, I'm so glad I have a therapy appointment today. Let's just start off with that. um, so I guess this last weekend was the anniversary of my grandfather's passing. He passed away when my mom was 6 years old. So she and my aunts and my grandma spent some time together and we're talking about him and whatever. And so I was on Facebook last night and I see this Facebook post from my mom, and she's talking about, how hard it was growing up without a dad and whatnot. But then she makes this statement about how she's jealous of divorced parents and how there's no substitute for your father. And I took that personally. It felt like a big old slap to the face. For context, my biological parents divorced when I was an infant. I don't know, like 6 months or something, maybe even earlier than that, because my father was mentally ill and unstable. And instead of trying to help him and having compassion and empathy and sticking to her vows, they decided to get a divorce. I'm not claiming to know the exact reasons. This is just what I've been told by family members and by my mom herself. And then she met my stepdad when I think I was 5 or 6. And he's been my father figure my whole life. This man bullied me every fucking day for my entire childhood. And not only would he bully me, but he would team up with my stepsister and they would bully me together. And they would talk shit about my biological father and how crazy he was. And, my whole maternal side of the family always talks about how scary he was and how ill he was. And, they made him out to be some kind of mythical monster beast. This is my dad. They were always worried that I was going to end up like him. Well, guess what? He is a part of me. And it really fucking hurts that my own family would talk like this about a part of me when they tell me how much they love me. Yet they're afraid that I'm going to be like my dad. And so last night, when I read my mom's Facebook post, I got very triggered. I understand. Actually, I can't understand. I will never be able to understand what it's like to lose a parent when you're that young and to remember it. I have a lot of empathy for my mom in that. But the lack of fucking insight and her saying those words pisses me the fuck off. How dare she say that she is jealous of divorced parents? She has no idea how that has affected me. I never knew my dad. Ever. And not only that, but I was told that he was some kind of crazy monster. When people talk about her dad, my grandpa, they have nothing but wonderful things to say. And for her to say that there's no substitution for your father, and then I'm supposed to be grateful or something that my stepdad was some father figure in my life. Fuck that. He was never a father figure. He literally left me a voice message when I was pregnant with my first child that he never liked me, and then proceeded to cuss me out. He never liked me. And that came from his own mouth. I'm not trying to compare my trauma with my mom's, but for her to sit there and say that, knowing that I am her Facebook friend and that I would see that, zero fucking insight. That's all. Have a great day.